Some brands offer you low finance, or cashback, or servicing.
Renault don't do ors. We do ands. The Renault Kadjar with 1.91% APR and €1,000 cashback and 3 years servicing, saving you thousands. Renault, the brand with the ands. Visit your local Renault dealer. Finance is made under a hire purchase agreement. Terms and conditions apply. Deposit required subject to lending criteria. See Renault.ie.
Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to WEXP 88.3 FM, where we do it better. Sponsored by Eon H2O Water. Perfect hydration, perfectly purified, perfect taste.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the E Spot with your girl, CC, on WEXP 88.3 FM. I hope you all had a great weekend and ready for the show. I have my Eon water over here so I can stay hydrated because we're going to be chatting it up today. We have a great show lined up for you, but before I introduce this lovely lady, I want to go ahead and get into the song of the day. The artist for today is legendary, one of our favorite, with Final Desire. Check it out, and we'll be right back.
Your fire and desire really turns me on. Damn, you get me going. Step into my bedroom, babe. I'ma break you off until the sun comes up. Your body's calling for me. Yeah, you know we be cutting up, so give me that butter love. Yeah, yeah. I can never get enough. You got me feeling your lace to the ceiling. Got you booed up, elevating your feelings. Baby, you dope, it's the drug that you're dealing. Kill it, I kill it, I see that you're with it. Let me be your sexual healer. Now that you're here, I got something to say to you, baby. I think you already know. Legendary, I won't stop. Temperature rising to the top. Your fire and desire really turns me on. Damn, you get me going. Step into my bedroom, babe. I'ma break you off until the sun comes up. Your body's calling for me. Baby, babe, oh baby, baby, I want you. I think I need you. It's the freaky shit that you do that got me so in the dive. You got me on this ride. I'm surfing your wave, not playing games. I'll do your body right. Do you have a time? I'll be here for the night, yeah. Let me get you right, your body's so on fire. I know my way something new. Let me tell you what to do. Baby, just turn them lights low. Get ready for my freak show. Your fire and desire really turns me on. Damn, you get me going. Step into my bedroom, babe. I'ma break you off until the sun comes up. Your body's calling for me. Somebody rockin', knocking the books. I swear I only give you the truth. You know I'm only rockin' with you. So baby, let me see what that do. Your fire and desire, baby, yeah. You really turn me on. Your body's calling for me. Your fire and desire really turns me on. Damn, you get me going. Step into my bedroom, babe. I'ma break you off until the sun comes up. Your body's calling for me. I'ma break you off. I'ma break you off until the sun comes up. Till the sun comes up.
All right, that was legendary with Final Desire. As you guys already know, I'm going to go ahead and post all of Legendary's information on our Facebook page. If you are not following us, make sure you do so at the Eon Experience on Facebook. And you can also find us on Instagram at the Eon Experience. So I am so excited to bring this lovely lady onto the show. I had her on my show before when I was with Power 88, and I'm bringing her back because we have an exclusive going down for you tonight. So without further ado, I want to introduce you guys all to the CEO. This is a boss queen, CEO of Queen Kartel Glam, Miss Reyna Kartel. What's up, Reyna?
Hey, girl. Thank you so much for having me on tonight. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. I am so happy that you came on to the show and just gracing us and, actually going to be giving our audience some some good information tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and let you get into that because I have a few questions I want to ask about your announcement. So why don't you go ahead and let our audience know what the big announcement is?
Okay, everybody. So I will be announcing tonight that Miss Reyna Kartel will be having her own show on this platform, and the show's name is going to be The Colors of Beauty and Business. And we will be airing every Friday at 8 p.m. at Pacific Standard Time on WEXP 88.3 FM with Talk Radio. Yes.
Absolutely.
And
So you guys heard it here first. Reyna is going to be on. She is a part of the family now. She is a part of WEXP 88.3 FM radio. So welcome, Queen, to the family, first of all. Definitely. I don't even got my I was trying to find my little sound effects so I can get the clapping going on, but I'm going to give you some snaps over here,
There you go, girl.
For that. So I am just so honored that you decided to be a part of the family and, and we're going to I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let you answer all the questions. So as you told us that the name of your show is going to be Color, Beauty, and Business.
Yes, The Colors of Beauty.
Did I just get it wrong?
That's correct. Well,
okay.
You forgot the but that's okay, girl. We good.
Okay.
The Colors of Beauty and Business.
That part. Thank you. See, queens support queens. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
So,
there you go.
Why don't you go? Exactly. So why don't you go ahead and tell us what your show is going to be about?
Okay, well, this show is going to be about the good, the bad, and the ugly of full transparency of being an entrepreneur, being a woman entrepreneur, as well as a minority in the game. How important it is to build a relationship at every level, at every seminar or leadership conference that you attend. How important it is to continue with that energy when you leave that conference, and to definitely, take the initiative of those questions that you want to ask when you're there and not let fear overcome you not asking those questions. Because sometimes we as entrepreneurs, we go to these seminars and conferences, we motivated and they be asking, does anybody have questions? And, kind of people were like, they just kind of, stand on the standstill, they're quiet. And then you get all these questions that you wanted to ask when you're back home, and it's like you've already lost, that motivation or that interest. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't even ask. So, we just have to kind of make sure that, you get that initiative. I want to talk about that on this platform, and how to absolutely continue to take care of yourself even when you're building your empire, because let's just keep it real. Building an empire can take a toll on your health. So you absolutely want to make sure that you continue to give yourself that self-care and always maintain your health. And then another thing that I definitely want to make sure that we know as well on this platform, because we're going to talk about a lot of things, but to obtain knowledge on funding and understanding the process on it and what the proper steps as an entrepreneur you may need to take to get that proper funding in place. Many young entrepreneurs may not know the correct way to start a business and to obtain proper resources when starting a new venture. So that's definitely something that I want to tap into, these next couple of shows. Eventually we'll talk about a lot of things, but the main ones right now.
Well, I think that is so dope, I know that you do actually a lot of different events and stuff, and so I'm assuming this is something that you actually came across yourself when after you do an event, you have people asking you questions, and sometimes you probably don't have enough time to really answer everybody's questions. So now you have a platform to where people can ask you questions, you can go into detail, and kind of, in one sense, have it like a one-on-one, with people just on the air, in a sense. So I think that's really good. And
you're absolutely right. Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah, it sounds like your show's going to be very informative. And do you think by you having, like, you have a brand, you have your business, now you have your radio show. Do you think this is going to help your brand as far as having your own radio show? And if so, why?
Definitely. We're always, a lot of entrepreneurs are always looking for that marketing. Definitely anything that, has to do with marketing, I believe that will give you that jump on whether it be sales, really throwing yourself out there. You definitely have to throw yourself out there, and sometimes we as entrepreneurs are, again, within that fear. And give yourself that marketing, perspective, and not let fear overcome you. How are you ever going to know if it's going to work or not? You see what I'm saying? So definitely this platform, I believe, will definitely help us, being, one, we are a cosmetic brand. Two, I am a makeup artist, a lash artist, and definitely CEO of Kartel Glam. But I'm opening doors for myself, and embracing that marketing, that venture, and throwing myself out there, because you never know what other doors you might open. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. I'm glad you actually said that too, because I'm actually a true believer of building our own doors, so we don't have to wait for somebody else to open the door, for opportunity. Now is the day to build your own door, your own opportunities. We're all entrepreneurs in this day. You kind of got to be, the way the economy is going and everything. So,
it's funny that you stepped into that. Yeah, I went to an event last night in San Jose, California. It's called Sip and Play, and she was my mentor, and her name is Ari Rose. And talking to her, she had said something that kind of caught my attention about, again, going back on fear. She had said something like, to the effect that you're never going to know really, what doors you're going to open until you overcome that fear, because sometimes, you have that loneliness as an entrepreneur. There's going to be times where you're elevating and you're going to be alone, and there's going to be crying and kicking, and, you're going to be throwing the fits. But definitely, if you feel that it's there, you see what I'm saying? It's that fear, and you have to overcome that fear because it's coming. That means that's a good, sensation when you have that gut feeling like, okay, you know that you're doing something good, but you're scared. You got to just throw yourself out there and just, like, tackle it, And I kind of think about my whole journey as an entrepreneur as a football game. So, my whole family loves football, so I kind of feel like I'm playing all these football players, and I'm just tackling everything I do,
I like that analogy, yeah.
Give me that analogy.
I like that. Because that's you're right. That's exactly what it is. And fear can stop us from our blessings, and we have to get to a point to where we overcome fear. Just like how we was talking before the show, we get nervous before a show, and the best way to overcome that is, first of all, don't think about it and just do it, Think about something else. Like for me, I think about how I'm going to rock it, instead of thinking about the fear and just going straight through the fire, because you just never know what's on the other side. You just have to think that
confidence. Exactly. That you're absolutely correct on that one.
Right. And I guess this kind of goes somewhat into my next question with what made you want to actually do a show? What made you, because I know we actually talked about it for a while, and you've been around since the beginning. And, I know you finally got to the point to where you was like, okay, I'm going to do the show. What was that turning point to make you say, yes, let me go ahead and do this?
again, going back to what, I've been with you from day one, and I feel like my turning point to doing this is because, again,